Yo, it's Third Grow Club, the channel's finna ignite. SaiyanXFlash, dropping knowledge every night. Born from pixel shadows, wires sparking the light. Super Saiyan energy. Hey guys, SaiyanXFlash here. Welcome back. Today we're going to be going over the AC Infinity versus off-brand competitor for the trim trays. We just kind of want to discuss those things, so stick around, hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you're commenting down below and tell me what your favorite items from different products are. Maybe we'll go over it, maybe we'll review them. Hey, you never know. The first product that we're going to go ahead and discuss, again, I have no affiliation to any of these. This is just kind of going over the quality. I have a brand from Amazon that I ordered. It is the green Sati. Again, this isn't a diss. This isn't anything. This is just comparing things that I like. It's a personal level experience. Obviously, that matters for everybody. Now, I do like the fact that it comes with a lot of things, right? It comes with 2 hygrometers, 2 sets of shears, a magnifier, and obviously a bud brush. Cool. All that is great for $40. That's not a bad price at all. It's pretty good pricing there. Comes with the 150 micron filter, so it's got the micron screen, so that way you can get all your nice, lovely bud pollen. Just kidding, it's not pollen. Your hash and your trimmings and stuff, rub it on there, get it down. Then you can build up your collection. I have to mention right away, okay, so I 3D print, I work in technology, so I work with a lot of different things. The quality on the plastic here, it leaves something to be desired. It's a little light, so that part's good. Obviously you don't want to work with something that's, if you're holding it, but however, you're going to be setting this down. Weight doesn't matter, so as far as plastic goes, it feels a little cheapy there for me. That's just me. It will work. It will work, however, and that's fine. That's the point of these, is to make sure that you have something that works. The bin isn't gigantic, but it's big enough to where you can kind of, do your own thing. I'll show you guys that. It's got a nice soft bottom, so it ain't gonna scratch anything up. It does, I will say that. It's got a nice soft touch bottom, so you'll enjoy that. The screen, everything else is pretty decent. These can come in clutch, but these are more clutch after. Obviously, you've been monitoring your own humidity and stuff the whole time, so then obviously you have things like the magnifier. Sure, that's great. I mean, if you can't really see, how you want to trim, that's fine. Some people are going to be using these anyways as they're going to quick trim, or they're going to use the new, automated or more crank style bud trimmers, and that's fine too. All of those, as long as they work for you, that's at the end of the day, that's what this is all about, right? Something that works for you. So this is always going to be a personal opinion of my own. It has no reflection of the company's. It just is my personal opinion. Overall, I think this is a good purchase, and I think it'll work for most of you. I think if your budget fits the need for this alone, I'll be honest, this was the reason I have this tray, is so that way my better half can go ahead and trim her stuff. But the AC Infinity was actually more for me, and spoiler alert, I obviously like the AC Infinity more. And this, again, is not a terrible product. That does not, just because I like the other one more, does not mean that this is a bad product. This is the product that's not exactly meant for me, though. So I will say it feels a little cheaper for me. It'll still work, but however, this is not going to be the product that I choose for my personal areas. But it'll work. So green Sati, it was $40, comes with a lot of stuff. If this is your budget range, I can recommend this for a budget range in the $40 area. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Carrying this thing is like having to be Hercules. I will not lie. It is heavy. That is personal preference for me, though. I like that stuff that feels heavy, it feels quality, it feels durable. Let me show you the AC Infinity new trim tray. This thing, it's actually pretty amazing. I was really reserved on the $80 price tag. However, now that I got it in my hands, and I'm not just looking at it on High Again or Basement Grow, which I appreciate them because they're the reason, part of why I was introduced to AC Infinity. So let me just go how big this Goliath is. All right, look at that trim tray bin. That thing is gigantic. It's got the nice steel bin inside to match it. All right. That I like. It's very heavy duty. My favorite part about this is, yes, it doesn't come with as much stuff as the other $40 competitor. However, these are my preferred style of brushes when I'm going over it, buds to knock off leaves after it's been dried. I actually like these style of brushes. The flat, real go over, it goes over real nice and fine, fantastic. As a guy that works in IT, okay, I already have a pair of these, okay, and I've compared them to a few others, and I even am having a custom pair made for me, not from them, but from another person. So I just want to test it all out. I have terrible hands. I work with computers on a regular basis. I've been doing this for about 16 years. So, as you can imagine, my hands are a little torn up. You know, this motion is very important. It has to be comfortable. It has to be, working for me. Uh, the grip on it is very comfortable. The springs on it really help my hands keep that motion going. I mean, we're gonna be locked in trim jail for what? Anywhere from 2 hours to days, weeks, hell, some people months. If you're solo, obviously, I'm making the spouse help me. Sorry for your luck. But these are great. These are fantastic. I think this will really work out for most people. The spring load, the comfortability on the actual grip itself. I think all of those are super important. But yeah, those are some of the best features for me on as far as the precision shears go. Now let's go ahead and talk about this top layer. I love this. Interchangeable screens is the way. Okay, obviously sometimes you'll have a lot of need for this to catch all your bigger droppings and all that good stuff. But then you're gonna need that good old 150 micron to go ahead and catch that nice space dust for you. And yeah, it'll catch that very well. And come on, who doesn't want interchangeable? I'm kind of destructive. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tougher on things than probably anybody else. So the ability to have changeable parts is pretty nice. So yeah, they did make it to where it was changeable. So you can interchange that. You can interchange this. They will probably at some point in time, I assume, sell some kind of replaceable parts. So that way, if you damage them, you can slide them on in. Yeah, you heard me. Slide into their DMs. No, don't do that. But seriously, I think this is a great product as far as AC Infinity trim tray goes. Now, the next one. This is one of my favorite parts. I'm not gonna lie. This linebacker right here. This linebacker right here. All right. It fits like 3 of my heads in it. I got a big head, so that matters. This thing is awesome. I love how the texturized plating on it, as well as just the overall weight. I like the weight on this because for me, it's pretty good. It just lets me know that it's there. It is fantastic. I think it's very well made. I don't feel a lot of edgings that I'd be scared of. Yeah, I think this is a solid tray. This will be good at collecting your space dust and, scrape it up and do what you got to do with it. You know what I mean? But then, as I'm holding this one with this hand, yeah, just notice how strong I am. Just kidding. Then you got this. You got your to put your flowers in while you're waiting for them to be trimmed upon. I think the whole thing is deep. I think it's got about, let's see, 3 or 4 inches, probably 3 or 4 inches deep. And then this one's about 3, the steel plate. However, for me, at $80, I know $80 is definitely expensive. I was thinking the same thing before I got it. Now that I have it here, I would easily spend $80. I know it's just a trim tray, but I like things of quality, right? And things that are built strong. They gotta last. For me, if I spend $80, I want that $80 to last, 10 years if I can. This feels like it has the life of eternal lifespan, okay? The AC Infinity is definitely the clear winner for me. And that's okay. Again, this is my opinion. This isn't, doesn't have to affect you in any way. I know that some people will choose the other cheaper option, and that is okay. To be clear, it's okay. Well, no matter what you choose, it will work. It's not about that. It's about, for me, as as far as the shears and everything go. It has to be quality, just because you know, I don't want my hands hurting. I got a lot of trim gel to be stuck in sometimes. So this is gonna be the clear winner for me. You guys can make your choices, but again, don't forget to go ahead and comment what your favorite items of today is. Now, obviously, there's gonna be more options, but AC Infinity, I think this is a clear home run for you. Keep making the products that you're making. I'll probably keep buying them. Right? On the next one. SaiyanXFlash dropping knowledge every night. Born from Pixel Shadows.